Alright, man, you win. Okay? You win.
I found Lord Bollingar's sword.
Now you can have all these
It's even
things to
more
freaking
beautiful than I
decorate
imagined.
your
Here,
powder room
as
with.
promised, your reward.
Powder room!
Do you have any relics to sell?
Yes, I have Merrick's staff.
I found Merrick's
It
staff.
was once used to...
Astounding. To
I don't know
think
what
of
it was
the power
used
that
for.
once coursed through this. Here is your reward.
Oh, I bet you could just
Do
imagine
you have
something
any
coursing
relics to
through.
sell? I found the skull of Norik. Fascinating, if a touch gruesome. Still, I look forward to studying this. Here is your promised
Studying,
reward.
in quotations.
I can't wait to get back to my workshop and begin a full study of these items.
Oh, I bet you can't. Mr. Pants. Alright, like, for real, can I switch guys? I don't want Reinhardt in my party no more. Oh, here we go. There we go. Gotta level up Anjali. Pillar of Fire. Human form. Dealing heavy damage to affected enemies. What's this do? Pillar of Fire. Empowered Pillar of Fire conjures a wall of flame. What does this do? Volatile barrier. Anjali is encased in volatile magic barrier. It absorbs 25% of health. It will explode, causing damage. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna get that. That sounds pretty good. Kind of like to keep her alive, I guess. We're gonna get Fall from the Heavens. And... Anjali sets her weapon ablaze, increasing her damage by adding 50% of her will to her attack DPS. When empowered, ignites the weapons of all party members ablaze. That's pretty good if she gets the empowered version. I'll get that too. Confirm. Aura of Immolation. Now, I know this ability. It was in the demo. I don't like it very much. So I'm going to skip on it. Spinning Kick is surprisingly good. But Fall from the Heavens, we're going to level that up right now. Understand. To knock down enemies affected, Fall from the Heavens does additional 10% damage per rank. Anjali has a 10% chance per rank and Thunderous Descent to knock down enemies affected by Fall from the Heavens for 4 seconds. Basically, we can give her some crowd control. I'm going to give her all crowd control. And, wow, she only has 3 moves? Oh, what the hell am I talking about? Ignite. When Anjali is this. Shroud and Valitude does more damage before collapsing. Fury Backlash. Explosion collapse affects an additional 20% damage per rank. Alright, I'm gonna go with we'll go 3 there. Whoops, no, I'm gonna go 3 there. Okay. And 3 here. Should make her into a decent tankish type of character. Where's Radiant? Radiant Well. Okay. Phoenix one does 10% per rank to resent life when she takes damage. Alright, let's equip her up. Whoops. She's not gonna have much equipment because I sold all her shit. I'm not gonna lie, I sold all her stuff, so yeah, she's got the basic stuff basically. But we'll equip her with what we have and hope she survives long enough to get new equipment. Didn't I just get a special item for her? Guess not. Oh well. I guess it was for the chick with the guns. Oh, here we go. Drop some items for her. Just money. Might have to buy some stuff for her. Alright, where are we going? We are on the road. Enter the eastern swamp. Come on down.
Beware! Victory!
That was quick. I think Fall from the Heavens is pretty good. Probably pretty good. Whoa, she's on like fire. That's sick. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous right now because all her attacks look way more badass than mine. Look at it. But she doesn't have the tassels on the back of her armor like I do.
Look, the bridge is repaired.
That's what
just
sets
as
me
Martin
apart.
said.
That's what sets me apart right there. She doesn't have the tassels.
There you are. This
Ah,
may sound
Katarina.
strange, but I
Wow.
was told to wait for you here.
Told? By whom?
A child, a boy with golden hair and piercing eyes, who spoke like no child I have ever met.
Did you follow us into the Mornweald?
No, he came to me in a waking dream. I know better than to doubt a vision, especially one so clear. My father was Hugh Montbaron, Grand Master of the Legion. A proud man, I'm told, but not immune to my mother's seduction.
Illegitimate, perhaps, but I think she tells the truth. I've seen paintings of the Montbarons, and she has the same pale eyes.
That would make her my
The
sister.
resemblance is striking, actually, especially to Hugh.
I do not know why this golden
Good
child
genes.
chose me, but I believe I can be of help to the Legion.
Listen, if you can
if
make
let
something
me.
that looks like that, you got good genes.
Your mother seduced my father? So, the stories about the Skansi witches are true.
They like
What
that dick.
stories are those? The ones told to jealous wives by poxy-faced men? Of black-hearted witches who ravished them in the dark of night? Those stories are fancies, but they hide a deeper truth. Leskansi witches have discerning taste. We will seduce a foreign man, but only if he is strong, clever, handsome.
What
The
about
Skansi
love?
women are entirely practical? Love never plays a role?
Sometimes. We are flesh and blood, after all. And even our hearts are not entirely immune to the mad distemper of love.
She's off limits though.
But how many men would abandon their homes to wander with an outcast race? Passion fades, beauty withers, and all that is left is the endless road.
What about
Does
your
your
sister
sister know that
Leona?
you're
She,
planning
her
to
boobs are. I mean, she's welcome.
Leona's word does not bind me. I decide whose company I keep. And she knows better than to forbid me what I want.
Because you carry a
If
gun.
only the rest of the world knew the same, life would be much simpler.
So you haven't told her?
Not exactly, but we'll be long gone before she finds out, no?
If you're a Montbaron, then you're part of the Legion, and my family. We could use your help.
Yes, so come with
Even
us.
if the child had not appeared to me, you are family. Of course I will help. We journey south, no? To Stonebridge? I know the roads, and charming company makes long miles less dreary.
We're gonna stick with Anjali though. I think her moveset complements mine better. She'll stay alive long enough to use it. Because I'm a terrible tank. I don't even tank, I just run around with a huge two-headed sword. I can't wait to use this thing, man. Against real enemies, our level. More spiders.
You are finished!
You are poisoned. So shut up. Just the impact. Look at that. I love it. I love the impact that you feel when you use Lucas's moves, man. It feels like he's hitting like a freaking bulldozer or some shit.
Hold on there. The roads ahead aren't safe.
Shut up. Get out of my
Heavy
way.
smoke down there. From the looks of it, there was another
Schmuck.
battle in the swamp. Azunite Church on one side, Royalists on the other.
Actually,
always
everybody's
at it.
just token up
I
right
was
now.
questioned by soldiers down the road. They were Azunites, Jane Cassinda's men, and not a friendly lot.
Step
Fighting the
aside.
swamp? Doesn't seem like the best place for a battle.
The Royalists are holed up in the Glitterdelve mine to the northwest, and Jane's army marches from the Azunite coast southeast of here. This swamp has the misfortune of being right between the two. This certainly isn't the first time we've had trouble here. Why I still take these routes, I don't know.
Have you dealt with the Royalists before?
They don't harass me on the road, so that makes them at least a touch better than Jane's soldiers. I think they're an honorable lot, but I don't see them winning this war. They'll die for a queen who's the last of her line, and barely more than a girl.
Any opinion on the church soldiers? You seem to have run into them before.
The church army is the right hand of Jane Cassinda, but these men seemed more mercenary than proper soldier. They may call her a living saint, but any woman who hires Lescanzi thugs must be a little crooked. That's just what I think.
Thanks for the warning. I'll be careful.
I'll stay up here for a while, see if things calm down.
I'll be careful not to avoid anybody and kill them all. Yes.
An avalanche? Here. I do not think nature is to blame for this.
I thought avalanche was like snow. Yeah, this is a rock slide. That makes more sense.
By order of Jane Cassinda, none shall pass this. Look, you idiot! Get them!
Die and be judged.
Die and be judged. Oh man. The land has hemorrhoids or some shit. Look at. There's just a sign that says Dante was here, King of Crisco. Oh yes, a nice little stockpile for me. Come on, some loot for my chick here. Nope. The game's being generous with me today. Usually I get no loot, but today it's the exact opposite. Ew. Ooh. Ooh. From behind. With the mad skills. It's a Y-hander. Is you a fool to go up against my friggin' sword? That toothpick you had? These guys probably think they're doing pretty well. Alright, let's see if we can equip Aw Bitch with some shit. I'm a poet, you know that, right? I'm a poet with words. Poet that uses words. They all use words? Bullshit, they do not. Alright. She's still putting out some decent damage for someone with a level 1 weapon.
With the Royalists. Get them!
Everyone's bleeding. Damn! 650. Wow. What are you doing to my woman? Bam! I'm running through these guys now that I got this new sword. This is no joke right here. Whoa. Sacred Alieta Vitality. Vanguard Strike. Lupus leaps in the air and dives down, delivering a punishing attack. Or Earth Rendering Strike. Lucas slams his sword into the ground, causing an eruption of energy from the earth, damaging all enemies in a cone in front of him. Sends full circle around Lucas and knocks down all affected enemies. Unbridled Wrath. Lucas taps into the inner wrath, regenerating focus for the next 30 seconds. The entire party benefits from Unbridled Wrath if it's empowered. I think we're gonna go with Vanguard Strike. I mean, we can get all three eventually anyway, but... Lucas leaps in the air. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. But I also want to get Unbridled Wrath. That looks pretty good too. Yeah, I'm gonna get Unbridled Wrath. Endless Wrath. While under the effects of Unbridled Wrath, Lucas' focus regenerates increased by an additional 10% per rank in Endless Wrath. Under effects of Unbridled Wrath, 20% to ignore interruption from enemy attacks per rank in Unstoppable Wrath. Wind Shear can be maxed. Blade Dash can be maxed. Let's go one in this Endless Wrath. I want it to last longer. Okay. Victory Rush. This is a poor ability. I mean, 10% health when you kill an enemy with a 20% chance. Pretty weak. Pretty weak shit. What happened? It didn't spend the proficiency points last time? Knight, spinning kick. Alright. All leveling aside, let's go. I'm just turning her into like a heal tank kind of dealio. I don't want to have to worry about her. I don't want to have to worry about her dying every 3 minutes like the friggin' mages do. Am I turned around? Yes. So that's my reasoning behind my leveling. I just don't want characters dying. It's kind of annoying to have to stop combat and then like... What an epic barrier! God, that was tough to get by. Soldier died from multiple arrow wounds. Here we go.
Anyone that kills Azanites is a friend of ours. General Davinci is further on ahead. Just follow the path. Jane will send her army
So
against the
many
Littered Elves
royalists
soon.
dead.
Our war isn't
These
done.
men were young, hardly soldiers at all.
We could have stopped Jane here today if we stood our ground.
There's a lot of dead dudes, man, everywhere.
Stand away there. Not so close to the general.
Never mind. I can hardly be called a general, with Her Majesty's army lying dead.
Now bring
all
me a
around
cup
us.
of tea.
Sorry, Lord Davinci. Sir.
Forgive the boy. A few months ago he was a royal page. Now he's a soldier. Such are the depths to which we have fallen. I'm surprised to see any travelers on the road, with so many of Jane Cassinda's soldiers about. What brings you to this ill-omened place?
We're the
We're sent by
DJs.
the
Where do you want us to set up?
We're heading south to reclaim the old chapter house in
What?
Stonebridge.
Good God, boy, I didn't think you were coming till
The
tomorrow.
rumors are true. A gathering in the north.
Go set up over there in the
Rebirth of
corner.
old legion.
All my men need to
That's
start
beside
shaking their
the
money
point,
makers.
though. I'm afraid you're stuck here with the rest of us. The western road has collapsed and we're surrounded on all sides by impassable swamp.
You should have just built a bridge out of your dead bodies. What? That's not weird at all. That's not weird. Alright?
What forces do you have left?
It's perfectly natural. You know what? Like, ants do it all the time. Like, if ants see, like, a friggin' stream or some shit they gotta cross, they're all like, hey, bro, let's make a bridge. And they make a bridge.
Hid them
Out of
under
themselves.
those massive roots.
What's wrong with
Unfortunately,
tying
the men who are
people
guarding
together
the
in, like, a
wagons
sheet?
are my greenest
Like, you
troops,
lay them out on the
former
ground.
servants and the like. The only blades they've ever wielded are kitchen knives.
and you like fold them all in blankets, then you tie the blankets together. I'm really thinking about this. I'm being serious right now, but not really. You take them and you put them in the river. They'll float because like dead bodies float because they fill with gas and stuff. I mean, when you step on them and stuff, it's gonna stink because they're gonna like fart because they're dead. But that's beside the point. I'm just gonna keep playing.
All the dead soldiers.
I should probably just shut up and keep
How
playing,
did
right?
this happen?
Jane Cassinda's army was encamped in the swamp. I thought I'd catch her
Dude's
unaware.
weird. He's been
Send
thinking
her
about this shit for too
scrambling
long.
Back to the spire. So I force marched out of Glitterdale,
Just saying
sighted
it's
a troop
possible,
at the base
okay?
of the cliffs, and gave chase.
It's possible.
In the first charge, we drove half
it's
the
possible.
forces into the bogs. I could see Jane not 50 feet from my lines. She had nowhere to run.
And what did you do? Obviously nothing, because we're here. Let's
What about
find a
those
way
massive
out, sir.
roots? We can walk across them like a road.
Indeed, they'd support our weight, and my cannons and wagons too. But the routes are separated by stretches of water. In order to create a path, we'd have to raise the land between them. Impossible, you might say. But I have a man in my army with power over earth and stone. A scholar called Phineas. If only he were here.
Where is Phineas?
We need to find this scholar, Phineas. Where is he gone?
Has built himself a
He
castle
was
out of
among the
earth and
first to be
stone.
taken by the damned savages. They fell upon us not long after the battle, and they've been mounting raids and abducting our wounded ever since. First people, that's what the scholars called them. Only Azanai knows what they call themselves.
We're gonna be calling them
I
dead.
thought of mounting an
gonna
attack
go
on their
kill 'em.
village to rescue Phineas and the others.
Maybe we
Let's
can be
try talking
democratic
to the
about
first
this.
people before we do anything rash. Maybe they mistook you for a threat.
A reasonable theory, but I've met their kind before. Scavengers preying upon the weak and the wounded. They won't negotiate unless you hold a sword to their throats. I'll gather whatever men I can, the ones who can still fight, and we'll meet you there.
Thank you. So,
Careful. This swamp is crawling with
Lord
savages,
Davinci planned
and
well,
they're none too
led well.
friendly.
We were the ones that failed him.
quest completed on the road. Alright, let's save up. And guess what? That's all you guys are getting tonight. That's it. I think I burned myself out after I talked about making a bridge of dead bodies, but that was beside the point. Hopefully next time we do play this game, Dante will be here. We'll have some fun, some laughs. Mostly because of me, but we'll have some laughs.